Greetings, fellow Tauruses. This is going to be the weekly reading for the 26th through September the 1st. So, this will be a general reading for Taurus's sun, moon, risings, or any other placements of Taurus in your chart. So, as a disclaimer, this is not a personal reading. This is a collective energy reading. It's meant to resonate with more than one person. So there may be parts of the reading that pertain to you or resonate with you where other parts may not. So it's not subject to resonate fully with you. However, it is possible that it could resonate with you fully, but it's not subject to, okay? So please use your own discernment to know what messages may be for you and, just leave what does not make sense or resonate with you to the side for somebody else. All right, so let's tap into the general energies. I'm going to use the Lenormand cards just to look, and then we're going to do a tarot spread, then we're going to do a love energy spread as well. So Tauruses for this week, I trust this reading is divinely guided, divinely protected. I call on the high council of the ancestors who are love, light, service, and truth. Thank you. 3 cards. I like it. Also, if you guys are interested in booking your own personal reading with me, you guys can check in the description box below the link to my website. Once you do purchase a reading, just make sure that you email me to set up your booking date or time. I'm only available Monday through Friday for business situations or business matters. So if you guys have a question or are setting a booking date, I will get back to you first business day, okay? Also, with the exception of emergency readings, those are the only exception of weekend readings that I might do. So yeah, hopefully that makes sense. So if you guys have questions about readings or my availability, feel free to email me. Also, you guys can also follow me on Instagram if you guys would like to. All right, you got the ship, number 3. Got number 2, the clover, and number 33, the key. So you have some pretty good cards. I'm pretty excited. All right, so there's a lot of 3s here. So you may see 3 a lot, 33, 333. You may even see number 2. So this equals out to 11 because you got, 3, 2. Okay, so you have 3 3s, right? So that's 9. Then you have 2, 10, 11. So this could resonate with you. Number 11 could also pertain to you as well. But I feel like there's going to be some positive movement in your life, a significant energy, a positive shift or change. Could be financially as well, with the 6 of diamonds as the clover and the 8 of diamonds as the key. So this could be financially. You're going to see some sort of movement and changes after a difficult time with the 10 of spades. Could be that you're overcoming an end of a cycle, moving into a new phase, maybe moving into a new, could be like a new job perhaps for some of you. Others, I do get love for some of you because I see the rose here and that makes me think of love. So could be that there's some luck and some changes in your love life as well. These dandelions to me represent, in the clovers, not just luck, but also represents wishes, asking, or receiving. We do have a new moon in Virgo, so maybe setting some intentions in regards to finances and career, or wherever Virgo placement is in your chart or house, your Virgo house, or whatever, what's in your chart, if that makes sense. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the tarot energies and see what's going on with you guys. What is the energy surrounding Taurus? What is the energy surrounding Taurus? Those born under the sign of Taurus and influenced by the sign of Taurus for the week of the 26th through September 1st. What is the energy, Divine Spirit? Please give us accuracy and truth and clarity. Thank you. 4 of Wands. 7 of Pentacles. The Sun. 8 of Wands. Devil. 4 of Cups in reverse. 8 of Cups. King of Swords, Hanged Man, and the 10 of Cups. Oh, it's a pretty good reading. I'm kind of excited, as a Taurus, I must say. But let's see. So you got the 4 of Wands. So the 4 of Wands represents your overall energy is focusing on some sort of celebratory energy. Could be family, could be loved ones, could be your environment, your neighborhood. But most of all, it could also be relationships and loves, maybe family life and things like that. Some of you guys may be challenged with being patient when it comes to your finances or your career. Perhaps for some of you, maybe you're having to take a step back for a moment and allow things to unfold. If it's not about finances, this could be anything. Because with the Four of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles right next to this, it could be something about a situation with or a living situation. Could be, I don't know why I'm getting something about moving for some of you, like whether it's moving a job or a home or whatever. That's what I'm seeing. But this is requiring you to kind of just be patient. You may have a lot of things that you want to take place all at once, and Spirit is saying one at a time, or just have patience while certain things in your material world take form, okay? When the next step is being called to you, you'll know. With the Sun card, I do see that this is a revitalization, so a lot of you, your energy may be on high. Maybe you'll have a little more energy, a little more, it's like revitalizing yourself. So it could also be multiple areas in your life. This planet seems to be in Gemini. If you look, this planet right here, I don't know what it is, but it's sitting over Gemini. So this could be positive changes in regards to communication. It could also be if you have some sort of placement in Gemini, maybe you're going to see a positive shift with that. You guys can also be a Gemini sun sign that is a Taurus cusp, maybe. Could also be in relation to a Gemini because the King of Swords is right underneath the Sun card. But then you have the Eight of Wands here. So I do see that there's a lot of movement, a lot of shifting, a lot of changes. Could be a lot of messages, could be communication literally. For others of you, like I said, something about travel. It's just a lot of things are starting to take form, but you're just needing to be patient, okay? Maybe these are things happening underneath the surface. If it's that you're starting to see some sort of physical movement or change, and still there's a need for you to be patient, specifically with finances and things like that. The Devil card. Some of you guys may have released or let go of a toxic energy, which is why things are starting to progress and move forward. With the Devil card, maybe you stopped obsessing over something. Maybe you broke free of an addiction. Maybe you stopped fearing or worrying about things, stopped trying to control things. This could be a Capricorn energy for some of you. If not, you've broken the chains of some very heavy energy. I feel like you've transmuted whatever this challenging energy was into a positive. The Four of Cups in reverse, maybe right where you're headed is that you're releasing, with the Eight of Cups right next to it, maybe this energy of sadness and isolative energy, feeling like things are not going your way, comparing your life to other people, blaming other people for your failures or blaming yourself for why things are not going this way, and not counting your blessings. I feel like this energy is being shifted because you got two fours, the Four of Wands and the Four of Cups. So the Four of Wands is right above the Four of Cups. So I feel like this relates to this. Some of you guys, again, it's just like you have this new zest for life. Maybe your inner child has been healed because there's a child here, in this Four of Wands. So it could be that you healed something in relation to your childhood. Maybe you broke free from a toxic partner that you had a child with. Whatever the case may be, maybe you've forgiven parents or whatever trauma you went through. With the Eight of Cups, your focus is on letting go of whatever it is emotionally that is holding you back, that is no longer needed in your life. I feel like you've learned a very valuable lesson about being in this energy because it doesn't get you anywhere. It keeps you from that happiness that you seek. So the Eight of Cups, it's like he's almost looking in the mist at the Ten of Cups at the end of the spread. So it's like he's looking far ahead. But the thing about the Eight of Cups is he has to meet that Nine of Cups energy, which is that, to me, that fulfillment within self. If you can only find that fulfillment within you first, in order before you can realize it outside of yourself. Because if you don't have it within, you're going to continue to seek it outside of you, and you're never going to be quite fulfilled. So he's really seeking to find within himself the truth. And this Virgo new moon this week, there's a moon in the back, may be very significant for this healing. So check your placements of Virgo in your chart. See what's up with that. With the King of Swords here, your influence may be air sign person, specifically an Aquarius, Jiva. I tried to say Libra and Gemini. Not Jiva. Gemini and Libra energies. It could be specifically, it does not have to be a male. It could be a masculine energy or someone who's very authoritative, someone who knows what they're talking about, gives very sound advice, who's been there, done that. And I feel like it could be someone that is influencing you in a positive way, perhaps, or they're the one that's guiding you towards walking away from things that don't serve you. You also have the Hangman. So your hope is that whatever this energy that you've been in, because maybe you felt a little bit stagnated, not a lot of progress taking place, and maybe some annoyances here and there with that, or due to this needing to stand still for a moment, that this period for you was actually a blessing. It brought a lot of revelation and insights. You have the sun in this whatever this thing is that he's chained to. The sun is illuminating, okay? It illuminates some things for you. It highlights the things that we can't see in the dark, much like the moon. But I feel like this is a positive. So it's showing you a different perspective in a brighter place. And I feel like this is also about shifting your energies from worrying about what other people think about you, or what specific people, maybe family. You got a lot of family cards here. The Four of Cups and the Ten, or the Four of Wands, sorry, the Four of Wands and the Ten of Cups can represent family, not caring about what maybe people around you have to think so much, to the point where it stagnates you and it paralyzes you from moving forward. Some of you guys may be afraid of some sort of judgment, or some sort of, like, not judgment as far as like blaming you, but as pointing fingers and making you feel outcasted, or like you don't belong, or something is wrong with you, that type of energy. But I feel like Spirit is saying that all that you've been through, this stagnant energy, or what you perceive to be stagnancy, was really for you to look at things from a positive perspective. You've had some time to really reevaluate life, with the Ten of Cups. So you will end. This energy is going to lead to abundance. It's going to lead to emotional abundance and happiness. And for some of you, this is with family. Like, you may be finally seeing eye to eye after some sort of forgiveness and healing, or meeting the aspect of you that you've been searching and seeking within self. Okay, that's a positive energy to get. But it can also represent an abundance of love. It could be a new home. Like I said, for some of you, it could be luck with a living situation. So the energies that we have here, you got the Four of Wands, which is Aries energy. The Seven of Pentacles is a Taurus card. The Sun is a Leo energy. The Eight of Wands is a Sag energy. The Devil is a Capricorn energy. The Four of Cups is Cancer. The Eight of Cups and the Ten of Cups are Pisces, along with the Hangman as well, Pisces energies. Again, the King of Swords could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. These signs do not have to be anything within a person's chart. It can represent something within another's chart, or it could just be a sign of the Zodiac sign, the season of the Zodiac. Here's another number 3. This card wanted to come out. So you have number 30, make a choice, which is essentially number 3. You might want to look up the 3s and what they mean for you. But this is the creative energy, and Spirit is saying that you have a choice to make as far as your energy goes, as far as your path goes. I'm not getting that either path is wrong. The thing is that it's always going to lead you to the same space. If you look in the background, you look at the bigger picture, regardless of whatever decision you make, you're still going to be led to the destination that you're meant to go in. So if you're stumbled or stuck, feeling stuck or trapped in making a decision, remind yourself that no matter what you choose, where you're meant to be is where you're going to end up regardless. Okay? So remind yourself of that. Let's see where your love energies are this week, Taurus. Keep in mind that these energy readings with love also are not always going to resonate, because you guys all have your own unique love situations and relationship status. So please only take what may resonate with you, okay? I'm going to pull 6 cards. I'm going to ask the ancestors and spirit guides who lovingly guide us and assist us to give us nothing but love, light, truth, and clarity and accuracy as it pertains to our love life, and that it speaks to us in our own unique way that we understand and brings us the clarity that we seek. Thank you. Whoa. Manifestation. That card was like, bitch, I'm coming out. Months. Karmic. Work together. Self-love and self-worth. August. Okay. So I'm going to clarify with the tarot just to get a little more in depth. Okay, so please, Most High God, please clarify these cards in the exact order as they came out. Divine Spirit, the exact order as they came out. King of Wands, or the Knight of Wands. Knight of Swords in reverse. The King of Wands, Ace of Cups. Work together. Knight of Pentacles. The Star and the King of Swords. There's another card hiding the Emperor with the Page of Cups. So manifestation with the Knight of Wands is that Spirit is saying that you may have to take action to manifest some things in your love life this week. Okay. It could also be that you're manifesting someone's return. Perhaps it could be a fire sign specifically. It doesn't have to be. Could just be action or some sort of movement in your love life. Let me clarify. Please clarify all court cards. If they don't have another card next to them, please clarify these court cards here. Please clarify. Thank you. The Lovers, Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Cups. Please clarify. The Five of Wands in reverse. Page of Cups. Please clarify the Page of Cups. The Five of Swords in reverse. Okay. So yeah, it could be a return of a lover. And the Lover's card is here. So this could be a spiritual connection, or some of you are trying to manifest love into your life regardless of if you know who the person is or not at all. The Lover's card is also the sign of Gemini, but it does not have to have anything to do with that. Could be that you're trying to manifest communication. Some of you, it will be some sort of movement that is manifested itself, period. Could be an important communication or choice or decision that needs to be made before something can manifest. You might have to take a slight risk with this. With months over the Knight of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune over months, I do feel like there may have been some ups and downs when it comes to communication or movement in your love life. Maybe a lack of communication that could be changing within months, or now well into the next coming months, okay? Because you do have August here. So there will be some shifting. So if it's not any communication, or you feel like your love life has been stagnant, so think of the Wheel of Fortune as reversing this Knight of Swords upright, okay? So I feel like that's where you're at. Maybe you're wanting this to happen. Maybe this is what you're manifesting, or you're being guided to shift the energies. The Nine of Swords. So it's like, get out of your head. This is what's blocking things from coming in. Maybe this is self-doubt. But with the Nine of Swords in reverse, again, whatever your worries are, whatever your stress is mentally, is being shifted. You're coming out of it. So again, remind yourself the Wheel of Fortune is turning these things out. Whatever is out of order, upright. So I feel like you do have to address some overthinking that you do have surrounding the situation. When it comes to your love life, it could be that you spend a lot of time stressed out about a specific situation or person, or just feeling a sense of loneliness maybe, or maybe some of you guys are coming out of this dark period because you're starting to see the truth of things with the owl in the background, the owl and the moon. Again, I keep getting Virgo. This Virgo new moon may have an effect on you. So some of you guys, you may have Virgo as your sun, moon, or rising, or maybe even you guys are a Virgo sun sign with Taurus in your chart. But take what resonates. So if there's a significant person in your life, or that may come into your life, it's karmic energy with the King of Wands and the Ace of Cups. So some of you guys may be dealing with a karmic situation, or someone needs to heal some karmic energies with the Ace of Cups in order before they can receive love. Could be this is a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy that may need, there may be a need to cleanse this energy up, okay? I feel like Spirit is giving you a heads up. There could be a fire sign person that wants to offer you love. Please clarify this card. The Empress, yeah. So someone may see you as the Empress, whether you are male, female. They see you as very beautiful. Or maybe you see this person, if you guys are a masculine energy, maybe you see this person as very beautiful. Maybe you're thinking about offering this person a love offer. It does not have to be a fire sign specifically. It could be a very bold character. Someone who is willing to right their wrongs. If there was any past hurts in the past, this person may want to make up for that. They want to heal this. I feel like they're seeing your value. I do see that there's Emperor and Empress energies here. There's also a lot of other key people here. Could be that some of these kings and queens could represent people that you're dealing with. Could be exes that you're dealing with. But I do see that someone is seeing you as the Empress. They're seeing you as this beautiful being. She does represent the Venus energy. So some of you guys could be Taurus, Venus signs. You guys may also be Libra Venus signs. Or you guys could be Libras. Or Taurus is somewhere. Of course, you're a Taurus watching, right? But definitely someone wants to jump through some hoops or feels like they have to jump through hoops to get you to forgive them, because there may be some unfinished business or some karmic energy that needs to be cleared up. Okay, you could be dealing with a narcissistic person that simply just, you know, still wants you around in their field, even though you're moving on. Eight of Wands. So communication may be coming your way. I feel like it's manifesting. Work together. The Knight of Pentacles with the Queen of Cups, clarified by the Five of Wands in reverse. So it could be that someone is unwilling to work things out, and that's the challenge. It could be you feel like someone is being too slow, or someone else feels like you're being too slow. I feel like the Queen of Cups is being very, very patient and willing to overcome these challenges and obstacles and fight for what their desires are, their passions are. But with work together, it's like maybe it's just like this battle that is not, you know, just feels like it's not going to be won over. But if you look at the Knight and the Queen of Cups, like someone is not on exactly on the same page as you. This person may be dragging their feet, whereas, you know, the Queen is nurturing and very loving, maybe a little bit too eager, too willing to give. Maybe some of you, this is a water sign person you're dealing with, or an earth sign other than yourself. Clarify this card. The King of Cups. So someone is waiting for someone to get their ish together to be their counterpart. You have a lot of counterparts here in the spread. So the Queen and the King of Cups do not have to be water signs specifically, but it could represent two people that love each other, or just waiting for that person that you love to get on the same page as you. And as a Knight, they're kind of slow, you know, slow to build, slow to move things together. And that's why it's like, well, how are we going to work things out? If you're single, there may be some energies and unfinished business that still need to be cleared out before you can attract that counterpart that you're seeking, that love that you seek. So, you know, this could be for singles. But self-love and self-worth. The Star card, the King of Swords, the Emperor. So someone has someone in their midst. It could be an Aquarius person with this King of Swords because he's an air sign. But it can also be a Libra, Gemini. Maybe even an Aries. But someone may be looking at this person as their divine counterpart, divine masculine, or someone is seeing themselves as this, and they want to get to this person right here because they're seeing them as everything that they've wanted. Someone may have been very essential to your self-love, your self-worth, or the growth within that, helping you to see yourself in a high regard, seeing yourself as this beautiful divine being, divine creature, due to healing and releasing. They gave you something to live for. For some of you, that's what I heard. For others, it's giving you something to work towards, you know, seeing yourself in a different light. This person may have helped you. This is a divine masculine person. It's not a divine masculine. They helped you to see the divine masculine within yourself. If you guys are a masculine energy, this person was very inspiring and encouraged you. Whether you realize this or not, or whether they realize this or not, they may have been very essential to your growth, okay? And Spirit does support a connection here that does this for you. If it's any person that is giving you some sort of inspiration and guidance, like a guiding light or star on your path, to help you find yourself and to love yourself, then they're all for it. They support that, okay? This person could be your divine counterpart, divine masculine, or this person may be that divine feminine that's awakening that divinity within you that's already there, but they're just helping you to awaken and align with it. The Eight of Cups. This is the person that inspired you to walk away from some bullshit, because this came out in your other spread. So did the King of Swords. So again, could be that their words of encouragement, their wisdom, or they could be an air sign, or they could be an Aries. If not, it's this person that embodies divine energy. So in August, the Page of Cups, the Five of Swords in reverse. So this month, before things end out this week, I do see that there's potential love opportunities, love offers. Could be that you're extending yourself to someone, or someone's extending themselves to you, because this conflict has been removed. I do feel like you do have a bit of work to do as far as overcoming some past energies, because it does seem like some exes are still lingering, whether that be in your mind, your subconscious, or your energetic field, or these people come around and stuff, trying to make themselves known. It could be that there's still some sexual feelings for some past energies or past lovers. Maybe you're still getting it in with someone. You might need to let that go if you're trying to move on to something better. If you're in a relationship, I do see that someone is passionate about you and wants to give to you because they see you as their other half, but it's like you just need to get on the same page with one another. But you got a lot of counterparts here. Got the Emperor and the Empress. You had the King and the Queen of Cups. You also have the Lovers card. So there's a lot of love energy here. It's a possibility that you guys can manifest it. It's not that it's not here. Some of you guys may be unclear and unsure because you still have the snake energy here. It's like, be very careful of snakes, because exes, like, they like to peek their noses in when they feel like you are dipping off somewhere else. You know, maybe one or more exes, you know, people like to come in and give you everything, or seemingly coming together, getting their shit together, but really they're just trying to stop you in your tracks because they sense that you're moving on. And I feel like this is a lot that still needs to be cleared up with the whip and the snake. You know, use your discernment to see what's really going on here, because there's abundance that may be coming for you. And if it's not an ex lover, it could be that there's other people around that sense that good things are happening between you and your partner. It could be some jealous people around. Just be very mindful of that. Keep some of your business to yourself. Keep your business to yourself. So yeah, you guys got quite a bit of fire energy here. You got the King and the Knight of Wands, which can be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Eight of Wands specifically is a Sag energy. The Five of Wands is a Leo energy. The Aries with the Mr. Emperor. The Emperors can be Libra, Taurus energy, anything with Venus involved. The Eight of Cups is a Pisces energy. Sometimes I do see the Page of Cups as Pisces, but he can just be a messenger of love, okay? Could also be water, Scorpio, Cancer sign. Nine of Swords is a Gemini card. The Aquarius energy with the Star. Also, the Lovers is Gemini. You have the Knight of Swords and the King of Swords, which can also be air signs, Libra, Geminis, Aquarians as well. The King and the Queen of Cups, water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Knight of Pentacles, that's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Five of Swords, that is Aquarius energy as well. I do not associate signs with the Wheel of Fortune necessarily, nor the Ace of Cups. I see those as just, you know, divine energies and beginnings with the Ace of Cups. So I'm going to pull a Romance Angels card just to give us some advice, and that will conclude this reading. All right, if it resonated with you, feel free to like it or share this video with someone. I would greatly appreciate it. All right, angels and spirit guides who are assisting us with love energies this week. What is your advice for the Tauruses out there? What is your love advice for Taurus this week? Very soon. So clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So you have some decisions to make. Again, I feel like you have some unfinished business that you need to tend to. With the Trust card, the situation is calling for you to have faith. So trust that the process that you're going through, okay? Also, this could be that you have to trust yourself first. To make these decisions, you got to trust you before you can trust anybody else, or, you know, to trust the decision that you're making. You did have, in the general spread, your advice card was make a choice, or making a choice. So keep that in mind. Finances and career. I feel like Spirit does want you to put energy towards your finances and career, but balance it out. Maybe not spend too much time overworked, where you're not focusing on hard situations or matters, or paying attention to your feelings and what's going on with your affairs. Also, I do see this as putting in energy in work when it comes to a situation. Like you have to take something seriously, but I feel like Spirit is telling you to get grounded at the same time. Like, don't put too much energy into this where you get burned out. All right, so that is your reading, you guys. Much love to you. Thank you so much for watching. I will see y'all in the next video. Take care. Peace.